Hey everybody, thanks for joining me on Angling Authority. Today I'm going to be showing you a very basic video. It's for novice anglers. It's basically how to tie a Palomar knot. This is the simplest knot. It is the strongest and most reliable knot. And it's also the easiest and fastest knot to tie. So when you're on the water and you have to retie quickly, you don't want to spend a lot of time bobbing up and down in the water trying to find your tag end and fumbling around. This can also be tied pretty much in the dark with a little bit of practice, so you can feel your way with this knot. So some of the cons for this knot is you have to pass through the loop, and it can be difficult sometimes when you're in a rush as well. So as long as you get that step down, you're pretty good. I'm going to be showing you how to tie this knot on a topwater frog, just because it's a large bait and it's easier for me to handle because I'm showing you guys. And I'm also going to be using a little bit of a thicker, let me try to get it here, thicker line, just so you can see it easier. I'm going to show how to tie this knot on 80-pound braid. So this is a little bit thicker. It works the same as with thinner braid, so you shouldn't have a problem. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pass through the eye hole. Whoops, drop my bait here. We're going to pass through the eye hole, so you have this like that, and then I'm going to make a loop on this end, and I'm going to pass back through it. Okay, so basically, so I have that like that. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is take this, okay, bunch these up, and I'm going to tie a very simple knot just like this. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the frog, the bait, basically jump through the knot, the loop that I made, sorry, the loop. Okay, so I'm going to end up with something like this. And then basically what I can do is I just give it a quick pull, just showing you real slowly. And have it cinch down. Okay? Like that. Now you basically just wet it. Just wet it down, and you just pull it snug. Now this is your tag end right here. You trim it off. Get that out of the way. You just trim it off. Now you don't want to trim it off too tight. Okay? Just give it a trim. I usually leave about a centimeter or two. Like that. There you go. That gives you plenty of room to set the hook on it. Okay, and it's a good strong knot. You will never have a break with this knot. Okay. Also, another thing, if you're fishing lots of cover like rocks and stumps and things like that, you want to check your knots very frequently. And if you do get some line fray, anything like that, especially with braid, you'll be able to retie really quickly and really easily using this knot. It's so simple. Okay, guys? Okay, I'm going to show you the Palomar knot again on a different hook. This time I'm using a line sinker. So if you're going to be using flipping or pitching a Texas rigged weighted bait, you want to put your weight on the line first, like I have here, so you've threaded up. And if you're going to use bobber stoppers or anything like that, you would put them above the weight on the line. And if you're going to peg it, you would obviously peg the weight after the hook is tied. So you just get that on the line, and now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same step as before. We're going to pass through through the hook once, and then we're going to pass one more time. Okay, we're going to double back. Basically like that. Okay, then the next step, just like before, we're going to tie. Tie on here, and then the hook is going to jump through the loop just like last time, just like that, and then we pull it tight and let it cinch down. Okay, now you want to make sure that your line doesn't get hooked on the eye. Okay, you want to make sure it loops, it slides around to where the knot is, and you want to cinch it down like that. Okay, give your tagging a little bit of a pull, and there you go. Okay, there it is. Okay, and again, you want to trim off your tag end. Okay, give it a little bit of space. I've never seen a fish say, "Oh, look, there's a tag end. I'm not hitting that." And then you want to wet it. There you go. Give it a quick wet, and then there you go. Now, there she's ready to go. Okay.